Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. All right, off location once again, and we found a very cool can of Tahoe Deep. It is an IPA out of the Knee Deep Brewing Company out of Auburn, California. I remember years ago when Knee Deep on the East Coast was so sought after that we would get maybe 2 cases of 22-ounce bomber bottles. And if you weren't there the day it hit the store within an hour or two, you didn't get it. And they were $12 or $13 a bomber, which back then was expensive, but again, it was one of those things. A West Coast brewery, hard to get. Now in 2017, now they're even coming in 4-packs of cans, which I am a fan of. So I think I paid $13 for the 4-pack. I don't know anything about this beer. I haven't even heard about it, but it's considered an Imperial IPA because ABVs are 8.5%. Now, it's brewed with Centennial, Cascade, and I don't know what this is. I could have Googled it, but I didn't. CTZ hops. Supposed to be fairly tropical, a little bit of pine. It's supposed to be a true West Coast IPA, which is obviously where it originates. IBUs are 66. Again, this is a brewery where I have had some of the just most tasty, phenomenal IPAs in the past. Is it Breaking It Bud? I vividly can picture when that was in the store the first time years ago in a 22-ounce bottle. And if you've ever seen the label, it's like this guy like this crazy looking character in like a white lab coat, doctor coat. And I was like, I don't know if I want this, but man, it's a phenomenal beer. So anyway, let's check this bad boy out. So nice kind of orangish color, perfectly filtered, nice little thin white frothy foamy head, nothing residual floating around. I can already smell it, and it's a foot from my nose. Yep, it smells like a ton of Centennial hops. Wow. It reminds me of a Founder Centennial, is what it smells like. Definitely can have, you can tell, I don't know if it's a CTZ hop, I know what Cascades hops smell like, but there's definitely something else mixing up with the Centennial, but you can definitely get in there. As far as tropical notes, they're kind of hard to pinpoint. I would kind of say it's tangerine-ish, maybe a little bit of like passion fruit. It's not anything extremely easy to peg or pronounce. Definitely has a little pine needly resinous pine to it in the back. That's about it. So it is a straight up. It smells like a straight up West Coast dry IPA. So as always, cheers! Let's get into the glass. Yeah. So again, this is why I appreciate some of the breweries that have been around for 4, 5, 6, 7 years that aren't new. That tastes like a knee-deep beer to me. It's got this kind of nice hop forward. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it. It's kind of medium bodied. There's a little bit of background with this one with a little bit of caramel, a little bit of pininess, that little kind of herbalness that's very subtle, but it kind of gives it a complexity that makes you want to spend more on beers like this. And then it finishes with this kind of like sugary sweetness, but also another hit of hops in the back of your palate that's very resinous. It's very sticky. It's not dank. This beer does not at all to me taste like it tastes like an 8.5% at all. In fact, IBUs are 66. I would have guessed 86. So which to me is a good thing. It's just got a nice balance to it. There's got a lot of hidden stuff going on in the background. Some extra fruits that you can't quite pinpoint that add to the beer that don't distract from the hops or distract from the fruitiness. It's just a complex beer that is why you buy a 4-pack for what you can buy a case of a macro beer. So, I mean, I get it. It's not phenomenal, earth-shattering. It's very, very good. We rate our beers between 1 and 5. I would probably give this a 4. I would definitely buy it again. I think it has its place for me. I'm picky about IPAs, and I think it's a crowded market, but it's unique enough. It's got a nice little, very nice balance to it. I mean, it's a good complement to the brewery and to the IPA market, in my opinion. So, if you have tried the old Tahoe Deep Imperial IPA, leave comments on the YouTube channel or website. We appreciate when you interact with us, and as always, when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We upload all the time. We appreciate you watching, and as always, we will see you again real soon. Cheers.